assessment, there could well be a major change in assessment downward in Main Street, Grand Bend, which will impact a great deal on your budget. And part of the thing I need some clarification on is from you and the deputy mayor, has the county council decided to use MTE to go after people they believe to be under-assessed again this year?
We discussed budget in several.
We haven't talked about budget. I have no idea. John, do you have any?
Just, I can confirm that MTV is being used as a consultant for the tax policy and analysis.
Yeah, that's for you though.
That's
For the capital.
what the county drives that one.
Okay.
The county does.
But I'm thinking about in previous years when they do new assessments, they cherry pick different places only if they're under-assessed,
Okay.
and they go after them. If that happens this year, you and the county will both have increased legal expenses because there's a move underfoot to go after the county and MPE for giving out personal information they're not allowed to give out according to the act. So keep that in mind. Also, in watching these, a clarification, I see you're allocating money to reserve funds, but in actual fact, it technically goes in at budget time, but it's out before the end of the year. Isn't that really capital? As opposed to truly being reserve funds? Because reserve funds are supposed to be over a period of years.
The one,
Basically, that's happening. I mean, it depends on the capital program that each year what is expended. I mean, we're putting in, as we can see, we're not putting in enough to fund our infrastructure for the future. I think council is aware of that. And as we move through our asset management plan this year, it'll become more evident that we're definitely not putting in sufficient funds away to fund our infrastructure. And that's why the province is moving to make us have the asset management plans, so you're more aware of it and have a better financial plan there in place.
But basically though, if I may, for you to Janet.
get clarification, that's, yeah.
Because
That's what I said, we're trying to get clarification.
Yeah. The money really shouldn't be designated the way we're doing it as a reserve fund. It should be designated as capital. And then we should be putting reserve money that's going in the long term for replacement of different things or major repairs that are unexpected.
It's a different method. Basically, too, if we do a capital project and we tender and we save money, that money stays in reserve. We don't pull it out. So it's just a method.
It's being,
Based on our.
it's being tracked. It's being tracked, and
It
our
stays in-
auditors,
If the project is under the budget, the money stays in reserve fund.
auditors in agreement with how we're doing it.
I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm just saying it's.
I hope not.
I'm just saying it's confusing. Because
Well-
it doesn't go the way it's isn't.
Okay?
Okay, the other one is a huge impact coming down the road. And I asked about it before, and that's the impact of the life cycle reserves. When we start that, I did a quick estimate. I understand you have $350 million worth of hard assets. If 250 million of that is subject to life cycle reserve, because not all the 350 million is subject to life cycle reserve. That means at 5%, which is a 20-year amortization for each of them, and that's low. That's like 1.7 million, give or take a little bit, per year. That's an awful impact. It's going to hit us.
And there's 400 others of us in the same situation. All the municipalities are in the same situation.
Okay, are we going to make our people aware that when this becomes a matter of law or enforcement, whatever term you want to use, that we're going to be subject to that?
I think it's like any other program, even with our water rates, if we show a demonstrated move towards sustainability, the province is usually satisfied with that, and that's part of the asset management plan.
Last question. If you were looking for ways to increase income, the bylaw officers used to pay only one charge. They were called to a noise noise complaint? Are they still doing that?
One charge per night? Or is that
One-
what you're saying? No?
One charge per person in attendance at a noisy party.
Not necessarily.
Because what was done earlier, which would give you more income versus outgo or cost, is if you charged every person that was at that party, and you have the right on your bylaws to do that.
They have to be dependable in court.
And there's challenges with that as well. In addition, their provincial offenses charges, and then usually if they pay them, great. However, if they don't, if they challenge them,
Yeah.
the judge can reduce the charge, they can throw out the charge, they can make any changes
It's
they
well
want. So-
documented, the judges used to sustain them all the time.
And that's not my belief, but I could be wrong on that.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay,
Well,
anything else?
It's a form of, no, I'll say the rest. Thank you.
Mr. Speak?
The King Street parking lot on Main Street, I saw the sign came down. Did that sell, or did they just take down the sign? And is that gonna implicate the paid parking on in Grand Bend anymore and affect the numbers any?
The sign, the real estate sign is gone. I am not aware of what the state is with the property. We haven't, we have released it? We have it leased for this summer? Okay, it's leased for this summer. Mr. Speak?
I just wondered, maybe we could have our counselor for Ward 1 call our Chamber of Commerce and have them put the Canadian flag back up right, it's upside down.
One string's busted on it or something.
Pardon me?
I just got a text that there's one string's busted on it, so I haven't worked. This
Oh,
one's
is that what?
Yeah.
After then I was flying upside down, I thought, wow.
Okay.
I thought my car was upside down.
That's correct.
Doesn't even say council reports. Motion to adjourn?
Second by Councilor.